All right, so now we're going to talk about how to integrate the pitch measurement from the INS into a MoTeC V10 package. This is a little bit more complicated than the GPS and the IMU stuff I mentioned earlier in the previous video, but it should be pretty straightforward to get working. So here's what we'll do. So we're in the master ECU again. We'll again navigate to all calibrate, and we'll search first for ECU receive. And you'll see this ECU receive CAN bus, which says not in use right here. If I change this to bus 1, these parameters will pop up. And what you'll want to do is then set CAN ID base to 0x790. So that's hex 790. And this is the first address that we'll use where roll, pitch, and yaw are published from the INS. So after this step is done, you will need to reset the ECU and save it, which is pretty normal. And then you'll look for pitch. And so let me change this to vehicle pitch just to make it simpler. And look for angle sensor resource. And you'll want to select CAN 0 offset 2. And you want to set these parameters, call the low -9, high is 9, delay is 200 milliseconds, no filter, and this is the important part. So you'll want to have the translation table go from -4.5, which is -45 degrees, to 4.5, which is 45 degrees. And then you'll want to create this translation table here. So -45 to 45. And so what this should be able to do at this point is now the sensor should appear here in vehicle pitch angle with all of these parameters set. And that should be it. And so now you can use the angle measurement from the INS for pitch control if that's a thing that you're feeling sporty enough to try with. So I think that's about it for that. All right.